Alrighty, we are live. We can be heard. Welcome. Bardic Inspiration, episode 30, in which we finally have Lauren for a whole show. Because Lauren, as some of you may have noticed, has been kind of coming and going from the Bardic Inspiration chat for like the first 25 episodes or so, but more recently has been able to stick around. And it's just
gee,
nice
I wonder why.
Nice to finally have you here. Our community manager, Obo Lauren, also known as Orkira Illdrex on Heroes of the Plains and by many other names across countless other shows and podcasts, has joined us today to help us write a song about Orkira. Pretty excited about that. And this is all possible because of the talent to my upper right, I guess, if I'm looking at the Mr. Jason Charles Miller.
Weird when you call me the talent.
But you're the talent.
I mean, I don't know.
You don't know.
No, you don't know. I mean, I'm pretty positive you are the talent.
Yeah, you improvise
so,
composition all the time.
Yeah.
It just feels weird. It feels weird.
Yeah. What should I call you instead?
I mean, I guess call me that. It's fine.
Okay.
You can call me the Bard. You can call me
the Bard. The Bard, sure. Yeah, it's Bardic Inspiration. I'll call you the Bard. The Bard, Mr. Jason Charles Miller.
All right. I think I like that better.
Yeah.
We're going to be sitting down to write our 30th song, and I'm going to be spending a lot of time hiding behind the lyrics as I deal with my allergies and sneeze into this handkerchief here.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's not your fault, it's spring. It's the world's fault for rotating around.
Damn you, trees!
For spinning as we orbit the sun. And
yeah.
Oh, it's happened to me. Spring kills me. Like when I grew up in the South, and like I would sneeze and like just swell up so much that sometimes I would bleed. But at least moving to California has alleviated some of that for me. But then when I go on tour and I'm back in the South in the spring, I'm like, ah.
It's mostly this neighborhood in Victoria where there's just an abundance of gardens. Lots of giant gardens, including a really actually quite nice one to visit, but that's neither here nor there. I didn't have problems anywhere else in the city that I lived. just this area.
We've got a couple of pine trees right outside our apartment, and when they get into a full bloom and everything is just covered in that yellow, dusty pollen, and you can't go anywhere without it getting on you, it doesn't matter whether you have allergies or don't, you have allergies.
Yeah. Anyways, that's where I'm at today. We kick things off each week with the song we wrote in the previous episode, except, of course, for the first episode where we didn't have one. And also, actually, no, we kicked it off with the I've Got My Eye on You, your Xanathar song.
Is that what I did?
Yeah, because we didn't have a song yet. And that was also one of the only episodes where we didn't finish writing the song in the episode. But that was a whole 29 episodes ago. Because now here we are, episode 30. We're finishing our songs each time. No pressure, Lauren. And
yeah, thanks. Oh, all right.
And we wrote a song about one of the cities in the Forgotten Realms, Neverwinter, which was pretty cool. And
it's basically like a late 80s power ballad.
Yeah. I think I called the highlight Neverwinter Dreams because I'm like, maybe I shouldn't call it Neverwinter Nights because there's a Neverwinter Nights game.
Yeah, but I mean that game's like 15 years old now, isn't it?
20.
Yeah.
But they did re-release it, so I think there's a lot of people who probably played it recently who are all excited. So
you're right. I
also,
love that.
They're good games. Yeah.
Really good games.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's also Neverwinter Online, which I've worked on quite a bit.
Yeah, so. Yeah. People may or may not have heard your voice in it.
Yep.
And in trailers
Several
for it.
Voices. I still work on it. There wasn't any new Dritz stuff, but I'm like a paladin or something now in one of the other side stories. I have to look up the name. It's probably like a really big character, and I just forgot.
He was arguing about being the talent, and he's
I'm also on all of this stuff. Voice of half the characters in this video game, and then in this other game, and I saw you got the sweet look at what looked like a really cool album edition for the Shadowbringers thing that they sang.
Yeah. So I sang the theme song to Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers, and then also another song later in the game called To the Edge, and they put those like physical soundtracks out in Japan, and they sent me the copies, and they were really cool.
That's super.
They
cool.
look cool. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I looked at it, I'm like, that's so awesome.
I came really close to ordering your latest album on CD just so I could have the physical copy. And then I went, oh, that's such a pain in the ass for everybody involved. So I
You
just
mean
got
this
it.
one?
That one, yeah.
No, order it if you want. If you want a physical copy, I'll totally send you one. Not a problem.
Well, I've just been listening to Better Late Than Never on repeat. So
Nice. Okay, should I get started?
Yeah,
Oh,
Neverwinter
yeah.
Dreams.
I love hanging out.
Yeah, muting me and Lauren.
Okay, here we go. Soaked by winter rains, I stumble to the gate, seeking out my fortune. I was running from my fate, walking after sunset, searching for the love I haven't met. The days they fade away, but my heart it yearns to stay. Neverwinter nights, Neverwinter dreams, always shining bright. Never what it seems. He stood there before me as I wandered down the street among the bed of flowers in the garden of the keeps. He smiled as I walked up. My heart had skipped a beat, like a moth to a flame. I was drawn to the heat of Neverwinter nights, Neverwinter dreams, always shining bright. Through the dark it gleams, in a city's skilled hands, as callous as our kind. Go on home together, futures intertwined. Here's the Yngwie Malmsteen solo, would go right here. A non sequitur of like classical licks that make no sense. Neverwinter nights, Neverwinter dreams, always shining bright. The city that the teams, Neverwinter nights, Neverwinter dreams, always shining bright. The city that the teams.
Hey.
Somebody, I was just chatting with somebody in chat who's like, I want this one to be in volume 2.
Then buy 10 copies of Volume 1.
Yeah. If everybody buys 10 copies of volume 1, it will happen.
We'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one totally reminds me of like an Yngwie Malmsteen ballad, and it's super not, it's super like serene and everything, and then for no reason, like he comes in and just plays a bunch of classical scales over top of it.
I do appreciate that it continued to be a positive kind of happy love story. I know there was a couple of times last week where it's like, and then it goes dark and they're dead, and then it goes this way, and then
we made it happen.
And then they're vampires.
Yeah. So the fact that it stayed happy, a happy love song, I love. Even though I was one of those people who's just like, and then they're actually dead.
Kill them.
The bed of roses is on their grave. I totally went there.
You're like, make it like November Rain. Remember the November Rain video?
Yeah.
It's like the first half is a wedding and the second half is a funeral.
Well, nothing lasts forever in the sweet November rain, right?
Right. I mean, I don't even want to get started on those lyrics because none of it makes sense at all.
No. Yeah,
but the music video is super artsy, and sometimes that's all that really matters, right? In the world of MTV, sometimes all it was just like, I'm going to sit here for 12 minutes and watch this, this epic movie that's like a 3-minute music video with
that was like MTV. That was like high art MTV at that point. Like when, people spent over $1 million on one video in hopes that MTV would play it.
Yeah.
And it was over the top. Yeah.
I also remember when like Michael Jackson would drop a music video, but they would drop it in the 5 minutes after some 8 p.m. primetime special, and so you'd watch the special and then you get the stick around and we'll see. I think Black and White came out that way. There's a whole bunch of those videos are like, here's a 10-minute music video, but 3 minutes of it is the actual music, and then it's just Michael Jackson dancing.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm old.
I mean, Thriller is a short film, right? So
yeah,
it's par for the course with some artists, I think.
Yeah,
especially artists.
And then Bad was even like longer than that. He was like, I'm gonna step it up. I'm gonna make a 30-minute video.
Yep.
Yeah. Funny that you mentioned that. Actually, I was just thinking that's where my brain was going next.
And then you said Bad, and all I can think of is the Weird Al Yankovic version of the music video of some of those songs.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. I remember reading a thing about Weird Al where he was talking about, he was asking Nirvana for permission to do Smells Like Teen Spirit, and like when he finally got in touch with them, they're like, just please don't make it about food. Anyways,
so we're writing a Weird Al Yankovic style song about Orkira. Is that what I'm hearing?
Well, I mean, how do you write a song about somebody who does parodies? Because we probably shouldn't do a parody. We could do a polka.
No. Oh, yeah, we could. I mean, what do you envision? Let's talk about your character for a minute, and
all
then
right,
sort of see.
Yeah, because I've been. I'm not gonna lie. I've been thinking about this and trying to come up with the right answer, because like some of the answers that I've come up with are not necessarily the best for songwriting. But yeah, so a little bit about Orkira Illdrex, because I don't know how much you know about her. So she is a Dragonborn cleric of the Phoenix. She is all about healing and fire, and she's been around long enough to have gone through a bunch of worlds. She's traveled a lot. She has a couple different groups that she supports and helps, and she looks the way she does because Sybarex decided that it wanted to play around with her body without her permission, and now she has wings and a tail and spikes and all kinds of other fun stuff. And I've been asked a few times, all right, what do you think the song of her would be? What style would it be? And I'm kind of back and forth with a couple things, because I think what Orkira would want for a song is slightly different than what Lauren would want for a song.
Which way do we want to go? The Lauren way or the Orkira way?
Well, let me throw a few things out at you. So, okay. Orkira would totally want an Irish pub song, like something happy that everybody could sing along to, something upbeat, something
sea shanty. Are you saying a sea shanty pretty much?
I wouldn't go sea shanty. I was really thinking no, because sea shanties are a style of music that evokes something that like she has nothing to do with. The Lauren version of that would be like Flogging Molly or Dropkick Murphys or something, you know, something slightly upbeat, but also has some of those. Because what I was thinking more of was
I lost you.
Yeah, on Flogging Molly or
Oh, you muted for like a second, but now you're back. Unless it was me. Did I? Oh, yep. My connection got weird for a second, but I think I'm back.
Your connection got weird. Yeah, that happens.
And I'm hardwired in, but every once in a while, like people will mute on Zoom, and I'll get this notice that says your internet is unstable. I'm like, really?
Yeah, that's probably just
more like the internet traffic in your area got thicker for a second.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But so I was also thinking about, for me, I think she would like something. She would work with something bittersweet, something happy, but has that undertone. So I was thinking about klezmer, which I know is not your style at all. And then I was also thinking, Dylan, you had asked about a whole bunch of songs, and I had been talking about Bare Naked Ladies, like the more acoustic style from them, like folk rock kind of thing. So
yeah, Canadian folk rock.
Canadian folk rock. Yeah.
Cross Canadian Ragweed. That band?
God, I haven't heard of them forever. And then, of course, Wizard in chat. Surely some Dragon Force. That's exactly where we want to go.
Oh, yeah.
Dragon Force.
It'll totally work on an acoustic guitar.
Absolutely, yeah. So yeah, whatever we go with, I do think for her it would be something upbeat, and then for me, as long as it's got some of that, the happy and the sad in there, like she's dealt with a lot of stuff, so having a little bit of that bittersweet in there would be nice.
Okay.
Anything strike your fancy?
I have like purposely avoided sea shanties because of its. I'm one of those people that like all growing up, if something was popular, I was like, no, that's popular. Get it away from me. So I've been avoiding sea shanties. So I don't know how much I can pull out of.
Well,
no,
yeah, I don't.
We don't
think
want to do that. Well,
no,
if we do one, we would do it for Calliope at some point, since Calliope
Okay.
is a pirate bard.
That makes a lot of sense. Yeah. But no, like
Some
for
other
her,
time.
it would definitely be more like a pub song. It would be
Yeah, I could kind of do that, like Dropkick Murphys kind of vibe, sure.
Yeah,
I love
something
the
along
Dropkick
that
Murphys.
lines.
Oh man.
Yeah. I'm more the Flogging Molly type of person. Worst day since yesterday is right up Orkira's alley.
Let me just refresh my memory on that really quick.
Oh yeah, Luke's in chat, like Whiskey in a Jar or Molly Malone. Yeah.
Thin Lizzy. Oh, Thin Lizzy. Oh man.
By the Dubliners? That Whiskey in a Jar?
Oh yeah, or by any of them, but the Dubliners. I think Luke actually pulled that up recently. Yeah. Yeah, Dubliners is going to be more of the traditional Irish pub song, and then Dropkick Murphys will go more into the
more punk.
Yeah, more punk.
That plus punk for the most part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like basically that song, but just a lot faster.
Yeah, that's Flogging Molly right there. We're gonna take this song and we're just gonna crank it up to chord note equals 382. I don't know if it doesn't need to be a fast song, but upbeat, I think. She's generally a pretty happy person. She wants other people to be happy. I think something she could sing along with, even though she's not a singer, in a pub, that would make her super happy.
Yeah, like do a thing where it's sort of
yeah.
Is that like something like that?
Oh, that's exactly it. Yeah, something. Yep.
Let me find a key that's higher for me, but yeah, that.
Yeah, B-52, that's exactly it. Orkira walks into a bar and hears this song and then sings along. Yeah, that's exactly the kind of thing that she would be totally into. Like, we're all gonna relax at a bar and now we're all gonna sing. But like as a group sing along, because she's not a singer.
Yeah, okay, cool. I'm in.
Yay! Yay! I've made you happy. Okay, good. I love it. I love it.
Right.
Absolutely. Okay, now lyrics have to happen, and watch me be here and not be able to come up with any lyrics. Ah,
That would be disappointing.
that'd be super disappointing.
Yeah.
Everyone's so much pressure. All the pressure on me.
The pressure is so different when you're actually on it.
Oh,
though.
Jason Nolte's got something good already.
I want you to be happy. I want you to be
Jason
safe.
Nolte? I always want to call you Jason Nolte, but I know there's only one N. Like, I think that you're
That is good, yeah.
Nolte's brother for some reason. But I know it's Jason Olte. Sorry. Can I just imagine in my head that you're Nick Nolte's brother for fun? Or
Yeah,
son.
why not?
Or grandson at this point. Nick Nolte's been around a while. He probably has some grandsons.
Then I'll toast you in the grave.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's super good. And she is like a lot of what she does is she heals and she sets things on fire and she brings people back. So death is not necessarily like the end for her.
Okay, so my instinct was right for Jason. It is Nolte. Okay, but he's not related to Nick Nolte. That's probably for the best. I want you to be happy. I want you to be safe. If we can't be then I'll toss you in the grave. I want you to be happy. I want you to be safe. If we can't be it'd be if we could get a 3-syllable, but if we can't be the but doesn't actually work. We need something where we need a 3-syllable
But if we cannot
word.
be either?
Hmm?
But if we cannot be either, then I'll
But we
toast you
cannot
in
be
the
either.
grave.
There we go. But if we cannot be either, then I'll toast you in the grave. I want you to be happy. I want you to be safe. But if we cannot be either, then I'll toast you in the grave. Yeah, okay, all right. I'm happy.
Good. Here, now I'm just going to start typing.
Somebody in chat suggesting if you threaten my friends or if you threaten my dear friends, which might be better. I want you to be happy. I want you to be safe. But if you threaten my friends, I'll toast you in the grave.
I like that first one, and then like use if you threaten my dear friends. That's like a different stanza. So
Okay.
if you threaten, so something like you can be my friend, you can be my enemy, but if you threaten my friends, I'm gonna toast you like a marshmallow. None of that rhymes, but here we go.
No, but it makes sense. I mean,
Now
we want that. I mean, that's a great way to write songs, is sort of writing down the sentiment of what you want to say, whether it, like, write down exactly what you want to say, and then craft them into song lyrics.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
B-52, that's a really specific reference, but I like the line. I like it a lot. I wonder if we could do something else with that other line.
just thinking of where it's going.
See, now I'm just doing what I normally do in chat, which is like mull over lyrics and work on getting the timings while other people are suggesting things. It's always falling from the sky and the one.
But I hate the way they sing.
I like Aquatic Demons, spreading word about the Phoenix as they travel across the land, thwarting lots of evil with a cast of burning hands.
And what D. Creedler just wrote is great too. Some heroes are immortal, some evil never dies, but I'll happily revive you and we'll give it another try.
Right? Yeah, that's good too. Spreading. Let me grab.
We may have a gazillion verses for this song. Who knows? Yeah, that's good, Aquatic Demon.
I did a small edit on the Aquatic Demon one. Well, we're hanging with the Phoenix as we travel across the land, thwarting lots of evil with a cast of burning hands. Since she doesn't proselytize the Phoenix. She's happy with them, and we'll talk about the Phoenix, but she's very definitely doesn't like. She's not gonna preach to you the good word of the Phoenix. The Phoenix is her friend. It's not someone she's talking about. But I like a lot of that. And then the chorus is something that we're all going to sing along with.
Right. And the chorus will go. So it's basically like you change one chord and then you do a refrain over the verse chorus, and there you go.
All right, I'm going to start just writing down stuff that she says a lot to work into the chorus. Okay. So like two of the things that she says a lot is one problem at a time. That's kind of become her refrain, because on a very regular basis, there's 5 or 6 different things all going on. Or later problem, like something will come up and she'll be like, that's a later problem. A
later problem.
She also, Death Ward is a big thing for her. The joke in game in Heroes of the Plains is she's constantly death warding the halflings. So if you do want to, I don't know if we want to reference other characters, but that would be a good moment to reference Penelope or Freely, or we could just say death warding her friends. Do you like healing in all the fire? That's a future Orkira problem. That's right. Yeah.
We could even like totally meta reference Penelope's song. If we have a verse about Penelope, about how she always wants to be everybody's friend. I don't know. It could work if we have space. Just a reference to it.
I'm thinking through your chorus right now.
Yeah, what would be, a refrain that would work there? Yo ho running. What does she have any catchphrases besides that's a later problem?
One problem at a time.
One problem at a time. Okay. I mean, we, and we'll take it one problem at a time.
Yeah.
You know.
I like that.
Then we'll take it one problem at a time.
To fix these problems, no mountain won't I climb. Ugh, that's awkward.
I like it. I like mountain
something
will
like
I
that.
climb. Mountain will we climb? Maybe.
Yeah.
Since we're saying wheel.
Yeah, we is probably good.
What?
No mountain we won't climb.
No mountain we won't climb. But I don't like the. We can beat. We'll fix these problems because we just said problem. Then we'll take it one problem at a time. If we all band together, there's no mountain we can't climb.
Yeah. Yep, I like that.
If we band together, there's no mountain we won't climb. Then we'll take it one problem at a time. If we band together, there's no mountain we won't climb. Na, 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 na. Yeah.
Oh, I also like Skibo in chat. We'll save that problem for later. We're running out of time.
We should just add that to the end of the song for the last chorus.
Yeah, definitely write that down somewhere.
Yeah, I got it. Where did I end up?
We can make that actually a different version of the chorus. We'll save that problem for later. We're running out of time, or something.
Yeah.
But the song is over and we're running out of time.
Right.
Oh yeah, she would totally break the fourth wall like that. She would totally.
And a lot of those pub songs do.
Yeah.
In fact, a lot of those pub songs are kind of like country songs where like it's a song about another song or it's like a song about music. Yep. I'm like, but this is anyway. Yeah. when I hear those songs about other songs or songs about music or songs about singing, I'm like, yeah, but you're singing right now. You don't need to sing about. Okay, fine. All right.
Incept a song.
A pet peeve for me. And actually, you know what? I maybe I changed my phrasing or something, but now I kind of want to go, I want you to be happy, I want you to be safe, and if we can't be either, then I'll toast you in the grave. Is it okay to do it that way? And if we can't be either?
Yeah, I think that works.
And if we can't be either. Look at that. Dylan and I both changed it instantly. Double editing.
So should the rest of the verses just be lists of problems, and then we'll take it one problem at a time?
That's not a bad idea. There's so many problems. Everything's a problem.
And I think the first time we hit the chorus, we should say, so let's take it one problem at a time.
Okay, yeah.
So let's take it one problem at a time. And now we need a good verse sounding hook here at the end of the chorus. Probably rhyming with another I'm rhyme, maybe.
To go with time climb, that one? Okay.
Maybe. Yeah, to go with that. We need something to end that. That'll make it the whole chorus.
Healing dames and dealing flames, one problem at a time. Feel no shame in dying's lame, so hit me one more time. Oh, that made me think of Britney Spears. Thanks, Aquatic Demon. Let's see. My friends and I are heroes. We fight all the things. There's always time to death ward the halflings.
Time and diamond mine, sure.
I'm working on a grime. I'm working on I'll follow you through grime. I'll because so a lot of what she does is following her friends as they rush into danger, and she's there to back them up. So a lot of it is. I was also working on a towards danger, charging forward. I'll back you up real quick with the death ward because I'm trying to come up with rhymes for death ward since that's important. But yeah.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, maybe it doesn't have to be an I'm rhyme just because like we kind of picked the best two, time and climb. I mean, there's crime, sublime, but I don't want to force it.
Yeah.
That's good one, catch 23. Yeah, I mean, we could break the fourth wall again and talk about the rhyme. Right, slime, crime, I mean, they're good, but they're not chorusy enough, I think. Like they're not as epic as we can pick for a chorus to repeat so many times. I mean, maybe. Yeah, Anaheim. We'll just all go to Anaheim. Hey!
Where's that? I don't know where that is, but I'll go there. Yeah, sure.
I live in the valley, and anytime I have to go to Anaheim for something, anytime anyone has to go to Anaheim for something, we're all just like, ugh, we have to drive to Anaheim. Because like on a map, it's only maybe 20 miles, but it's like 2 hours. It's just bumper to bumper traffic.
It's just
that's where all the conventions are. Or should I say were?
Yeah. So I like so gather around my friends and sing another line. Let's hope this part is over because we're running out of rhymes. But I wonder if so gather around my friends and sing another line. Let's something about like let's celebrate together until we're running out of rhymes. Like
till we're running out of rhymes.
Yeah, something like
we all run out of rhymes.
Yeah, like this is a respite. We're having a moment to sing and be merry before we rush back into danger. Till we're running out of rhymes. Yeah.
How about till we all run out of rhymes?
Yeah.
Celebrate together till we all run out of rhymes.
I like it.
Then we'll take it. So let's take it one problem at a time. If we band together, there's no mountain we won't climb. So gather around my friends and sing another line. Let's celebrate together till we all run out of rhymes.
I like it.
Rushing into danger, I tell
gather
them to
around
wait.
blank blank, my friends. We should actually add something. So gather around, da-da, my friends, and sing. So gather around, da-da, my friends, and sing another line. Let's celebrate together till we all run out of rhymes. gather round
The camp. So gather around.
Gather around the fire. My
Fire.
friends.
Yeah, I was just thinking campfire.
My friends, and sing another line. Let's celebrate together until we all run out of rhymes.
Rushing into danger, I tell them to wait, but they never listen, so a death ward they'll take.
Best thing ever of all time. I'm so happy right now. Oh yeah, with this chorus, that means people can add to the song.
I want you to be safe, and if it can't be you, then I'll trust you in the grave. We're hanging with the phoenix as we travel across the land, rolling on to be one with the cats that burning hands. So let's take it one problem at a time. If you band together, there's no mountain we won't climb. We gather around the fire, my friends, and sing another line. Let's celebrate together till we all run out of rhyme. I can totally hear the band jamming it and everything.
Yes.
It's in 2/4 basically. And there better be.
And then so just to cut time when it's that last little bit, it's like, all right, double time, let's go.
Oh yeah.
Oh god. To speed it up.
Yeah.
One more time. Oh god.
How much time we got left? Okay, we can do another verse. Okay. Just do this one faster.
Right, you guys got time for one more
Adventure
song.
is what you seek,
Oh,
then I get just the same.
okay.
I'll carry you to victory on my mighty wings. So how many more lines? Because
Oh, we got a lot.
we have a bunch of stuff down at the bottom, but we don't have a lot
Yeah,
of stuff up top.
I just added a line because I'm trying to. We've talked a little bit about the fire and her friends and everything, and I wanted to do a line or two about healing since that's a big thing for her. I'm trying to get
making that part of the chorus. Oh, okay, that's what I didn't quite grasp. Ah, that makes sense.
Get it?
Yeah, now I do. Get it? Got it? Good.
Wait, I didn't get it. What we're doing?
Well, I think you got it already. So gather around the fire, my friends, and sing another line. Let's celebrate together till we all run out of rhymes. That's the chorus.
Yeah.
That's
Part
the
of
end
the
of
chorus.
the chorus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I took a couple suggestions. I was thinking, I'll heal you with my fire, I'll catch you with my wings, and when things get real dire, I'll death ward everything.
Nice.
Ward all.
Yeah. That's the
Everything or all the things?
What's tracks better?
I'll heal you with my fire, I'll catch you with my wings, and when things get real dire, I'll death ward everything.
Or all the things?
I'll death ward all the things. Hold on, though. I think we said things too many times, because now we got three things. I'll heal you with my fire, I'll catch you with my wings, and when things get real dire, I'll death ward everything. Yeah, I mean either.
Maybe and when
And when it gets real dire,
yeah,
I'll death ward everything, or all the things, which is funnier.
all the things is funnier
Yeah.
and is more indicative of how Orkira would talk.
That was kind of what I was thinking, is that it just seems more fitting.
Yeah.
Do you see that Catch-23 line?
No, what?
My friends are like marshmallows, flammable and sweet. I try not to get them toasty when I'm bringing on the heat.
Yes! 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 I was wondering how we're gonna get marshmallows in here because I'm like, how do you even rhyme with marshmallows? I don't know.
I have a feeling this is going to be like Mert, the Mert song where I just run out of breath.
At the end, yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. That's okay. Well, there's going to be an oboe solo in the middle, right? Oboe solo!
What a weird place to put an oboe solo, but I knew you were going to say it, so I do have it here just in case.
All right, yeah.
It's not going to work over Zoom, but I'm like, if I don't have it, they're going to want it.
Oh, a hype train's close. If one more person subs, gifts, or uses bits, we get a hype train.
I even brought the English horn, too, just in case if we wanted something more somber.
Who's going to hype train us? I will bust out a DLC code for the Bardic Inspiration Volume 1 for whomever does that, who starts the hype train with this.
Ooh.
Zero the Druid. All right. Hold on a second.
Nice. Okay. My friends are like... My friends are like... So it's my friends are like marshmallows.
And Dark Cyril and Eldoin. I'll do that for you guys as well, since you guys both gifted them.
Aw, look at everybody doing all the subs.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna do, Zero the Druid, Dark Cyril, and Eldoin is I don't know if you guys already have copies of the album, but I'll send you some. I will get Jay to send you some DLC keys. And yeah.
Thanks, everybody.
I just need to copy them out of a thing that we have handy for exactly this kind of occasion. All aboard the hype train. It got oddly quiet there right after that.
I'm thinking through the song. How many stanzas do we want in between choruses?
Probably 2. I think the way we have it is probably good.
Okay.
Keep it going, just because like it's very it's just 2 chords, and then we bring in a 3rd chord just for the chorus,
Yeah.
But that's sort of how they go.
Yeah, I mean they're supposed to be easy to sing along with and get everybody singing along. And if you make it too chordally complex or even melodically complex, then you've got the national anthem and no one can sing it.
I know it's an octave and a 3rd.
Yeah, it's bad.
Mm.
Okay.
That Francis Scott key.
Yeah, jeez.
You got to pick your key, because you got to know, like any singer. Like I think my favorite, I like to sing it in F sharp. I think that's the best place for me to sing it.
Oh, so you went F sharp, and my instrumental brain went, oh God, that's so many sharps. Why?
Yeah, but if I'm a cappella, it doesn't matter.
That's true. That's true. Or if you're playing chords, I mean, that's really an
I may actually
thing.
do it in G. I'm not sure. Sometimes I pick F sharp, but sometimes I do G.
I mean, I like that we're in E. That's a pretty good place for oboe to be. So that makes me happy.
Good.
Not that it matters, but hey,
It matters.
I'm here to heal and damage. I mean, pants and friends don't quite rhyme, Valentino, but I like where you're going. Yep, Garwar.
You hear what I'm saying? Oh. How about, can we just say I try hard not to burn them when I'm bringing on the heat? Because my friends are like marshmallows, flammable and sweet. I try hard not to burn them when I'm bringing on the heat.
Yes.
We got too many lyrics there. I'll change that.
I try hard. Yeah, as long as the sentiment is the same, that works.
I try my best not to burn them when I'm bringing on the heat.
Yeah, that's too many. That's too many words.
So I put in
not to burn them. Yeah, that sounds
I feel like we should have 4 verses. I think we can easily do that.
I mean, we're already halfway there.
2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked Garwar's line. I'm always up for travel. I've been to many lands. We can even go right now. Just let me grab my pants.
All right.
Pants are a thing for her. So that's
okay.
That's a reference as well.
That tracks.
Yeah. I'm always up for travel. I've been to many lands. We can even go right now. Just let me grab my pants. I mean, I've got the sheet music. It's right here. It's great.
Well, don't worry. I think it's only going to be 3 chords.
I mean, it's a punk song, right? It's become a punk song, so
3 chords and the truth.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. 3 chords, truth to power, and we're good.
When I started working with Billy Ray Cyrus, I figured out pretty quickly that Achy Breaky Heart is 2 chords.
It's 2 chords?
Yeah. Don't tell mom. And the verse is over it. Achy Breaky Heart, just don't think I understand. And if you tell mom, Achy Breaky Heart, mind blow up and kill this man. It's 2 chords.
Yep, just the 2.
I'm not gonna lie, I haven't heard that song since somewhere in the 90s.
That's when it came out. It was like the biggest song in 92.
It was huge. I remember how huge it was. Heard it a lot. Even up here in Canada. In the corner of Canada where I live, where you don't actually hear a lot of country. Still heard it a lot.
It sort of superseded country at that point.
No, it was just one of those songs that went like global. Mm-hmm.
I'm always up for travel, I've been to many lands. We can even go right now, just let me grab my pants. What are we doing?
We're making a ridiculous song for a ridiculous character, but it's making everybody smile, and so you've already done amazing things.
Are we reaching the point where we're going to change things up, or we're going to do this more like the Moneylender Mert, where it's pretty consistent all the way through?
Yeah, most of these songs, they don't change up much.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
They really don't.
Okay.
So, I mean, if we're going to stick to it, let's just stick to it.
Alrighty, what do we have for lines?
I just can't see it. I can't see me going to like a different chord at this point. I don't know. Yeah, we can go in and out of the 4th wall for sure.
I like this one that Zeldorno's that Zeld put in there. Hey, Hype Train.
Hype Train.
I'll follow you into danger and heal you with a spell. If we all stick together, everything will turn out swell.
Aw.
I like that. We'll have to probably adjust a little bit to track, but I
Yeah,
like
let's
that a lot.
adjust it.
Yeah.
Because we say celebrate together. Yeah, we can totally massage that for sure.
Yeah, but I like this a lot. I'll follow you through danger and heal you with a spell.
Follow you through danger. And if we stick together, everything will turn out swell. I mean, we already say together in the chorus. I wonder if there's but stick together feels right. Kevin, if it doesn't work out, I'll burn it all to hell. It also works with the fire.
Yeah.
Is
there anything about all the character I'm getting asked about? Oh, time skips. I mean, if we can come up with something, I feel like this song is too upbeat to get too deep into her lore. But if we can come up with references, like with the pants, like we don't need to explain the pants. We don't need to, it just works on its own. And then also for those that know, it makes a lot of sense. So if we want to talk about her jumping around through time.
What was that a character that you started from level 1?
I believe level 3. I don't think we were level 1 when we started, but level 3, close enough. And then she's gone, because she's been on 4 or 5 different shows now because of all the changeovers. She's gone up and down and up and down and up. So she went up till 9 and then back, I think up to 11 and then back down to 6 and then back up to 8 or 9 and then down a couple times, and then I did a one shot at 20, and then now she's 9 and 11.
Let me guess, did Dave run that one shot?
Yes. Oh, of course.
He loves doing level 20 one shots.
I even warned him ahead of time. I'm like, I'm gonna bring Orkira, and she's gonna be a level 20 cleric, and I'm gonna have divine intervention where I just call my god, and there's like, my god comes. Are you okay with that? He went, oh yeah, he'll be fine.
He's like, oh yeah, because I have other gods to battle your god.
Literally. Yeah. Well, and I also had said, like, you know, if you need to massage my request so that it doesn't end the game, and you know, during the game I was actually messaging the other players. I'm like, should I call them now? But yeah, he's of course he ran the level 21 shot, but yeah.
I like all these time references now.
Yeah.
Jumping around to places can be a total drag. Just try to remember, don't trust Avron's bag.
I mean,
reaching the part where we do a shorter one and then the chorus again? Because this is the
Nope.
third?
No, these are all short. So I think we need. I think we keep it. We need 2 more because they're so short that I think we need to not do it shorter. If we were going to do that, it would be, that ship has sailed, my friend. we're in this now. We're on this sinking ship together. No, I'm just kidding. No. But I do have to make my view, to get it all on one page, I have to make my view smaller on the screen when I perform it.
That was one of the things I was thinking. I'm like, this is getting into a multi-page set of lyrics.
Mm-hmm. No, I can just make it smaller. Or save it to a Word doc and then put 2 pages up on the screen. It's okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Getting a second monitor was like the best thing I ever did at the beginning of streaming.
Yeah.
And so I have 3 really, because I've got this one here where I'm talking to you guys, and that usually takes up the, Zoom, Discord, any kind of streaming show, so that I'm looking at the people that I'm working with, right? So that the camera's right there and the screen's right there, so it looks like I'm looking at you, right?
Yeah.
And then over here is where I have the lyrics and other things, and then down here I have my laptop going in case I need something else. So it's just like,
yeah, I've got the similar setup, and where all of you are right here, like as close as possible to my camera, and then I've got everything else over on this side. Mm-hmm. And just trying to remember to not hide behind the microphone when I'm looking over in this direction.
Right. So my mic is literally right here, just off screen.
Oh, nice.
But it works for when I'm performing, because the mic is closer to my voice than it is to my guitar.
Yeah.
So rather than mic my guitar, I'm just miking the room, and it seems to work.
What kind of mic do you have?
I have a it's by Lewitt, because they sponsor me. They sponsored me for when I was on tour, and the exact model is, hold on one second. They make great mics, so I use one of their mics when I'm on tour. It's the I'm using it's called the 440 Pure.
I'll have to look that up, because that does sound really good, both with you singing and playing. And that's been the hard thing about this mic that I have, is it's technically an instrument mic that I'm using also for podcasting, which is why I gotta have it right here when I'm talking, because I have to have the gain down way far. Sorry, we're getting way afield of writing
the
a
last
song.
verse. I know, but we got plenty of time to write the last verse. So
I took some of the stuff that you were working on, Lauren, some of the stuff that somebody else was working on, and I added it to the end here. Can you guys take a look?
Jumping through the portals and traveling through the plains.
And traveling the plains, yeah. Always fighting evil and trying to stay sane. I'm helping out the heroes and the BFGs. I'll back them up with anything if they just say please.
Yeah, I was working on that last line, because she'll do it even if they don't say please. But all of the rhymes I'm coming up with please is cheese related, and while she is very food motivated, I don't know if I have a cheese rhyme in me.
The BFGs?
So the BFGs are, so the Heroes is referencing Heroes of the Plains, and then the BFGs is the name of the other group that she hangs out with, that she helps
I see.
On D4. So I thought that would be...
Oh, yeah, where I randomly saw you one day, and I'm like, you're everywhere!
Yes.
Like,
yes,
D4, that channel was just suggested to me, like they said they were playing D&D. I'm like, oh, let me click on this. I think I met... Because I did meet a couple of the D4 people.
Yeah, Dustin and Devin, you'd know.
And then there you were.
And there I was, yeah.
That's okay.
I got your text afterwards, because I had the phone on mute. I pick up the phone, I'm like, oh, I didn't know you were in the chat.
It was Dustin and Devin who did the all-nighter to make the Archon costume at the Descent, right?
Yep, that was
I
them.
That. I remember how tired they looked coming in, and they're like, "We've got it." And I'm like, "Did you sleep last night?" And they're like, "No." I'm like, "Okay."
No, they were running off of adrenaline and off of the odd faces of everybody as they saw that Archon costume.
And that was the one that David Baxter wore?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a really good costume.
They made it that night.
Yeah.
Back when we could see people in person.
Yeah.
Oh. Did someone say grave cheese?
No,
I'm reading off of chat because I made the joke about cheese. Orkira does not have fleas. She does not have hair.
Mm-hmm.
She is a dragonborn.
Yeah, you'd have scales, so you'd probably get some kind of lice.
This is not a conversation I want to have. Not in this fun time.
It's okay. I'll text that to Todd, and then he can put it into one of your campaigns.
It'll probably happen. Yeah, yeah.
Can we fine tune and trying to stay sane? Well, first of all, it says trying to stay sane.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
second of all, oh, I'm not evil. How about can we say and trying to just stay sane? So it's like always fighting evil and trying to just stay sane. Just so I can get that extra syllable in there for the pattern.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Just trying to stay sane. Trying to do anything. I'm another hero than me and me. Bang them up with anything if they just say please. I mean, should I try this?
Yeah, I think we should.
Yeah, I'm still massaging a few lines, but we've got
Okay, well then we can
pretty
wait.
much a whole song.
Yeah,
here,
yeah.
So it'd be good to hear.
It
The
feels
whole...
like we have a song, which is a trip because we only started writing this song an hour ago.
This might be like our record.
Yeah.
We did go through this it's a fast song.
Yeah.
It's that Irish folk punk for you.
I decided I wanted something faster than Mert the Moneylender, apparently, and so here we are.
Yeah, yeah. Just make sure you take a drink of water and
I'm doing this so I can
before you
see it
start.
better on the screen. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, here's our first run through. I want you to be happy, I want you to be safe. And if we can't be either, then I'll toast you in the grave. We're hanging with the phoenix as we travel across the land, thwarting lots of evil with the cast of burning hands. So let's take it one problem at a time. If we band together, there's no mountain we won't climb. So gather around my fire, my friends, and sing another line. Let's celebrate together till we all run out of rhymes. Hey! I'll heal you with my fire, I'll catch you with my wings. And when it gets real dire, I'll death warrant all the things. My friends are like marshmallows, flammable and sweet. Try hard not to burn them when I'm bringing on the heat. Then we'll take it one problem at a time. If we band together, there's no mountain we won't climb. So gather around the fire, my friends, and sing another line. And celebrate together till we all run out of rhyme. I'm always up for travel, I've been to many lands. The geeky game go right now, it's got my mind, my pants. I'll follow you through danger, I'll heal you with a spell. And if we stick together, everything will turn out swell. Then we'll take it one problem at a time. If we band together, there's no mountain we won't climb. So gather around the fire, my friends, and sing another line. Let's celebrate together till we all run out of rhymes. Jumping through the portals and traveling the plains, always fighting evil and trying to just stay sane. I'm helping out the heroes and the BFGs. I'll back them up with anything if they just say please. Then we'll take it one problem at a time. If we band together, there's no mountain we won't climb. So gather around the fire, my friends, and sing another line. Celebrate together till we all run out of rhyme. Then we'll take it one problem at a time. If we band together, there's no mountain we won't climb. So gather around the fire, my friends, and sing another line. And celebrate together till we all run out of rhymes. Hey! That felt pretty good.
Oh, that was really
Yeah.
good. I have a couple of suggestions for the that last line, that last bits of lyric I'm working on. But yeah, I love the whole
You
thing.
mean like if we double the chorus? You mean like change something there?
Oh, I wanted
That might
to
be good
change.
too.
So I like jumping through portals and traveling the plains, and then I was gonna, and I'll just put it in. Always fighting evil and easing all your pains. I didn't want to go for the sane rhyme there. And easing all your pains, I'm helping out the heroes and the BFGs. And one day we'll be happy and everyone's at ease, or something like that.
Okay,
That's what
yeah,
I'm.
I like that. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, let's do it.
Just like especially as we're leading into the chorus, which is the and then we're back to fixing problems. Yep. And well, man, it's interesting to watch us edit the same doc at the same time.
There's 3 of us. Yeah.
Yeah. Poor Jason needs to catch his breath and maybe take a drink. The song is quite a mouthful and really makes you think. Thank you, Counting Coup. That was very funny. Oh my god, this is so funny. I love it so much. I don't know what else to do. I'm just in awe. I'm just gonna sit back and enjoy it.
I think it's time for the oboe solo.
I think it is. You can do it in any of those breaks.
Yeah.
Well, I don't even know what I would do. Like that's the funny thing. Need a couple shots of good Irish whiskey before singing the song too. Yeah, and Orkira can set it on fire. Some flaming.
It might be good too when I do repeat the chorus. It might be fun to break the fourth wall there.
That last time when you repeat it?
Yeah, so like when I repeat it, so like then we'll take it one problem at a time. If we band together, there's no mountain we won't climb. Now the song is over and blah blah. You know what I mean? Like just something silly like that. And we'll see you next time. You know, I don't know.
Or something about, because if this whole song has been enjoying a moment to hang out and have camaraderie until the next problem arises. So like, you know, so now something about now we got to stop because we've run out of time. Now we got to stop to go fix the next problem.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what chat says.
Now the song is over and we've run out of time. So if you have a problem, you better get in line.
That's good. From Wizit? Yeah, I like that.
And I screwed up the pants line because it was... I'm always up for trouble. I've been to many lands. We can't even go right now. Just let me grab my pants. That's what it was. I'm always up for trouble. I've been to many lands. You can't even go right now. Let me grab my pants.
Yeah, the even is... Yeah, I can see where that's uncomfy.
We can't go right now. Let me... I mean... No, but it works. No, it works. Because we can't even go right now. Just let me grab my pants. I just have to remember it. And if we...
Okay.
Follow you through danger, I'll heal you with a spell. And if we stick together, everything will turn out swell. That's what it is. The all threw me too, because the all shouldn't be there.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to sing it. No. And if we stick together, everything will turn out well.
People in chat are still
No,
mean about stuff that has nothing to do with this.
Death, but now because we're out of breath, that's pretty good too. There goes our short rest. You know what we can do too, since the chorus since the third and fourth choruses are the same, just so I can fit it on one. Well, no, it'll be all right. I can make it smaller. It's better to have it all there. Shh.
Whoops.
Huh. And silence.
I'm working on
The last
different
chorus.
versions of that last chorus. Yeah, but now it's time to go again. Our next problem's here. Let's celebrate. We've all run out of time. Something around there. I'm working through.
Okay.
You've created a catchy tune.
Well, we all did.
So the only thing we're tweaking now is the final chorus?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm working off of something that Garwar had said, although I'm having trouble getting it to scan. I've got, it's been a lot of fun here, but now it's time to go. We'll fix what has been broken and then be back tomorrow. But it doesn't.
Ooh, and be
yeah,
back tomorrow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the wrong emphasis. It's the wrong emphasis, the wrong syllable. Or how do you say that? What do you say?
Yeah. That's kind of what I'm
Mm-hmm.
I'm massaging at the moment.
Oh, play another show.
You know, that's a funny thing to say, actually, considering how many shows Orkira has been on.
Oh yeah. That's. I was thinking just like a performance, but yeah, you're thinking physical shows, so it has a double meaning. That's
It
actually
has, yeah. We'll come back again tomorrow and we'll play another show. Or if we want to be more direct and be on another show. Yeah, if we're gonna really break the fourth wall, we might as well with and be on another show.
So
Well,
is this replacing the gather around the fire, my friend's part?
mm-hmm.
Oh, you want just the last two lines?
The
Or
last
do you
two.
want... Okay, then yeah.
So that it's funnier that it hits you, you know? Been a lot of fun here, but now it's time to go. We'll come back again tomorrow and be on another show.
Yeah, that's pretty spot on.
All right, should I jam it?
One quick weird grammar question.
I just want to jam. All right.
I know. You want to jam. So there's a bunch of places where we're saying I, and a bunch of places where we're saying we.
Oh, okay. Maybe we should keep it to we then.
Well, I'm okay with either. I'm even okay with going back and forth but I'm just asking.
If it's about Orkira specific powers, it should be I.
Yeah, she's singing it, or is someone else singing it about her? Because then I would say I'll come back again tomorrow and be on another show.
I think we go with I, to be honest.
Okay.
Because I want you to be happy, I want you to be safe works a heck of a lot better than we want you to be happy, we want you to be safe. That sounds like your parents are singing to you.
I mean, Orkira is kind of a mom sometimes. But yeah.
Well, I'm hanging with the Phoenix as we travel across the land. Because it still works because you're talking about your party at that point.
That's true.
We is okay there. Because you're saying I want you to be happy, I want you to be safe. So the we there, I think is good. I'll hit you with my fire, I'll catch you with my wing. And when it gets red dire, I'll thwart all the things.
So would the final two lines be, it's been a lot of fun here, but now it's time to go. I'll come back again tomorrow and be on another show, or we'll come back again tomorrow and be on another show?
I don't know. At this point, I'm like, what's funnier? Probably could it be I'll or we? Because did you jump from group to group to group, right?
So it should
be I'll. Yeah.
I'll come back again tomorrow and be on another show. Yeah. Yeah, that's... All right, let's jam.
All right.
It is time.
Just time for the jam. Hold on. I'm going to make it as small as I can to fit it on one page, but as big as I can. Sorry. I'm just getting it right. Oh. Got it. Here we go. I want you to be happy. I want you to be safe. And if we can't be... I already got it wrong already. Here we go. One more time. Take two. I want you to be safe, and if we can't be either, then I'll toast you in the grave. I'm hanging with the Phoenix as we travel across the land, thwarting lots of evil with the cast of burning hands. So let's take it one problem at a time. If we've been together, there's no mountain we won't climb. So gather around the fire, my friends, and sing another line. Let's celebrate together till we all run out of rhyme. My fire, I'll catch you with my wings. And when it gets real dire, I'll death ward all the things. My friends are like marshmallows, flammable and sweet. I try hard not to burn them when I'm bringing on the heat. Then we'll take it one problem at a time. If we've been together, there's no mountain we won't climb. So gather around the fire, my friends, and sing another line. Let's celebrate together till we all run out of rhyme. Travel, I've been to many lands. We can go right now, let me grab my pants. I'll follow you through danger and heal you with the spell. And if we stick together, everything will turn out swell. Then we'll take it one problem at a time. If we've been together, there's no mountain we won't climb. So gather around the fire, my friends, and sing another line. Let's celebrate together till we all run out of rhyme. Jumping through the portals and traveling the plains, always fighting evil and easing all your pains. I'm helping out the heroes and the BFGs. couple of mess ups, but
So
I would need to rehearse that a lot to get that exactly right.
So the question becomes, at the end, in that last, I'll come back again tomorrow and be on another show. Do you just stop?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, maybe you just stop. I can
Okay,
try this one more time. Just let me literally catch my breath.
Oh no, there's time. I'm gonna indulge someone in chat who's asking Orkira to sing this. I was joking about how it'd have to be the Tom Waits version because Orkira sounds like this. And so the
how's
Tom
your
Waits...
voice at the end of your voice at the end of the streams when you talk like that for 3 hours?
I've got a lot of drinks and I do a warm up beforehand, so it's not so bad. The advice I always give is don't do anything that hurts you. But yeah, I've got to be warmed up. But the funny thing would be doing the halftime Tom Waits version. I want you to be happy. I want you to be safe. She also can't sing, so. And if we can't be either, then I'll toast you in the grave.
I'll yeah. I'll definitely do an abrupt cutoff.
Yeah, I like the idea of like the rushing out the door as we're rushing off to another problem to solve. I'll come back again tomorrow and be on another show.
I'll come back again tomorrow and be on another show. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah. The abrupt ending is fun.
Okay, let me.
It can also, like, I don't know if you've been getting faster and faster every time you do it.
Yeah,
too.
I'll slow it down a little bit, but it's fun going fast with this one. I don't know.
It is.
Dylan, you're about to say something.
Yeah.
No, it reminds me of the Moneylender Mert that got faster and faster too.
Yeah. I don't know. I just have fun. The pants one I screwed up. Hold on. Jumping through the portals and traveling the plains, always fighting evil and leaving all your. I'm always up for trouble. I've been to many lands. We can even go right now. Just let me grab my pants. Traveling up for trouble. I've been to many lands. We can even go right now. Just let me grab my pants. Okay, cool.
I also agree with both Bardic Gifts and a couple other people in chat were saying starting slow and speeding up could be fun.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Depending on how because I agree going faster is fun, but also like that starting slow and having it be more of the Irish drinking song and then like, oh, we gotta go, so we need to hurry this up.
It's like one of those songs where every time you do the loop, you speed it up and you speed it up and you speed it up.
All right.
And that might also save you a little bit if it's not going at warp speed for the entire time. Yeah, we're already frantic and
with
fast.
Arch wizards and
Traded words with arch wizards.
Traded words with arch wizards and thwarted many schemes.
Yeah.
Try saying that fast. No, really, try. Okay.
I mean, I could just do a dramatic reading of the entire song. So let's... Because they were joking in chat about how, well, now you have to use some of these lines in game. And I'm thinking, well, half these things are things I say anyway. I mean, one problem at a time is literally something I say all the time. If we band together, there's no mountain we can't climb. So gather round the fire, my friends, and sing another line. Let's celebrate together till we all run out of rhymes.
Totally in canon.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice dramatic pause.
Yeah,
take a drag of the
I'll
cigarette.
Start I'll start a little bit slower this time, and I'll speed up. I'll do my best.
All right.
Your best is always awesome.
Well, I mean that's what we try to do each time, right? We always do our best. Okay, here we go. I want you to be happy. I want you to be safe. If we can't be either. God, why am I always tripping up on the beginning? One more time. I want you to be happy. I want you to be safe. And if we can't be either, then I'll toast you in the grave. I'm hanging with the phoenix as you travel across the land, thwarting lots of evil with the cast of burning hands. So I don't know if my speeding up was exactly perfect.
I
But I
don't
did speed
think
it up.
it was noticeable and it was awesome. I think it was perfect. I love that so much. That's also like just part of who she is.
The
She's
show's
just
keeping
that.
me in shape.
No more. You're not allowed. You can't do this anymore. Like that was perfect. That was awesome. We're done. I know we're 30 minutes early.
A tiny bit.
But, that was so good. I'm just.
Right. We got it.
So blown away by how quick this came together.
My right arm is like what? My right arm is like. Meow, meow.
You also like as you sped up, you got louder. Which was, I felt like it was totally intentional, but by the end of it, yeah, I just kind of wanted to be in a mosh pit somewhere. Totally. It was amazing. We
should send this to the Dropkick Murphys and be like, hey, we think you should record this one.
Yeah, hey, maybe they play D&D. You never know. Hey, Flogging Molly, how would you like to record a D&D album? There you go. Well, I guess we're just hanging out for the rest of the show now. Then we're done.
Let's just hang. Thanks for all the love in the chat there, people. I appreciate it. I mean, I can play other songs, just not fast ones. If we want to play some ones we haven't played in a while.
If we want to do one that hasn't been played on the show in a while, you haven't played I've Got My Eye on You since the first episode.
Ooh.
Oh, I Got My Eye on You? Sure.
Yeah, the Xanathar one.
That one's so much fun. I wrote that one by myself.
Yeah, Herc work in chat. Jason needs to take a break. It's time for whiskey.
Let me just double check if I have any afternoon meetings and whether or not I should open a whiskey.
I've got to be on stream tonight, so I probably shouldn't. But maybe after the stream. Maybe after.
Orkira, are you okay? Yes.
Whatever. Well, what's going on again? I don't know. Did you need healing? No, I'll heal you anyway. It's great. It is in canon that she does drink flaming whiskeys, that she does set them on fire and then down them. So
that's good.
Drunk Orkira stream, one drink at a time. Yeah. Not one problem at a time, one drink. Nah. Drunk Orkira might be it. She was in canon intoxicated once. The good thing about being a cleric is that you just cast lesser restoration and you're not drunk anymore. So
it's cheating, but yep.
It's not cheating. It's not cheating. It's being responsible.
Yeah, removing your poison.
Exactly. Yep. Or you hang out with a paladin and then you just they lay on hands you and you lesser restorate them and everybody's feeling better.
Yeah, so I guess feel a tingle, right?
So I guess we're calling this song One Problem at a Time, huh?
It seems
definitely
appropriate.
It's gonna be a fun one to play for a long time, for sure.
It's a fun one to listen to, and I'm not just saying that because it's about my character.
That was thank you. We haven't done even close to that style yet. So thanks for bringing that up. I'm glad. I've never written songs in that style really before, so that's another thing why I love about the show is just it expands my thoughts on where to go with stuff,
Yeah. Well, and now you have a song that you can play that is fun and also gives you a workout.
Totally. Okay, this one's I Got My Eye on You.
Mm-hmm.
You ready? I met a grung in Gauntlgrim who tried to win a bet, but then the drow who clearly won turned him into his pet. I met an orc in Glimmerwood, his future was so bright, but then he met an Artiog and didn't win the fight. But then I met the one who told me that I could go far, that young and handsome bold beholder known as Xanathar. And he said, I've got my eye on you, I've got my eye on you, I've got my eye on you, I've got my eye on you. I met a gnoll in Snakewood and I really liked his shield.
But then he met a cavalier who didn't like to yield. It seems that every path I cross is riddled with a curse. But every time I come out fine, so I guess it could be worse. Because I know the one who told me that I could go far. That young and handsome bold beholder known as Anathar. And he said, I've got my eye on you, 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 I've got my eye on you.
So the premise behind that song too is that I wrote that for an episode of Sirens where Brig was basically just trying to distract the crowd, but also sort of kiss Xanathar's ass at the same time. So that if he did hear it, we sang that young and handsome, bold beholder. You know, so that's all just flattery will get you everywhere.
Especially with Xanathar and any beholder, just, you know, convincing them to not immediately try to kill you is pretty smart.
Oh man.
But yeah, like almost all the songs I wrote for Sirens were more in the style of, okay, this is a bard singing. So they were sort of done in character, you know, for the most of it.
And then you got a chance to play a whole bunch of them at Stream of Many Eyes, which I thought was awesome. So
that was fun, yeah.
Yeah. So this is just continuing the grand tradition of bards playing their music in.
Right. And now we have 30. I mean,
yeah.
I was talking with Luke Gygax about, you know, next year, hopefully when Gary Con is in person again. I'm like, dude, I can do like 5 sets of songs about D&D now. Like it's all set. Different D&D characters. So.
Well, we have time for probably a couple more before we wrap up. Is there anything that you want to play?
Hold on, because
or anything the chat wants to hear that isn't Mert the Moneylender, because I'd feel bad about asking.
I could do Mert the Moneylender if they wanted. That would be okay.
Well, I only mentioned it because
that's
we're
like
already
Mert the Moneylender is like a warm down now compared to the one we did today.
There's something very appealing about the Orkira song being the song that gets you all warmed up, that is the one that's going to set your guitar on fire. Like, that's very appropriate for her.
Got a bunch of people: Penelope, Mert, Alindra, Mert.
I mean, the
Melf,
Penelope.
Mert.
I love the.
We've got
Penelope
time for
song.
Mert and Penelope, so
I love the Penelope song so much.
we'll do Mert and then we'll close out with Penelope. How about that?
Perfect.
I love it.
Once upon a time there was a man who wore a smirk. He stormed the north, he sallied forth and acted like a jerk. Tired of the battles and his work, he sought for hire. He left for Waterdeep and then decided to retire. He's the Moneylender Merc. He turned his chase for power to the kind you wield in town. Now his name is known and feared by everyone around. He went and joined the Harpers and he opened up a bank, lending treasure near and far to those whose fortune sank. He's the Moneylender Merc. Hitch a wagon, raise a flag, and tell a bawdy tale. But a man so merciless that he would drink up all your ale. But then one day he changed his ways and opened up his purse. I can think of many ways it could be worse. Now he's the Moneylender Merc. Lord Walrus and the Wanderer were tired of growing old. They went to Under Mountain and came out with lots of gold. When they both emerged, they had a lot of work to do. They built the yawning portal and another mansion too. He's a Moneylender Merc. traveled with the black staff and the sage of Shadowdale. Got trapped within a magic axe that fled into Cinzale. He's traded words with archwizards and thwarted many schemes. With everything he's done, my friend, he's much more than he seems. He's the money lender merc. Hitch your wagon, raise a flag, and tell him all detail. But him so merciless that he would drink up all your ale. But then one day he changed his ways and opened up his purse. I can think of many ways that could be worse. Hitch your wagon, raise a flag, and tell him all detail. But him so merciless that he would drink up all your ale. But then one day he changed his ways and opened up his purse. I can think of many ways that could be worse. He's the money lender merc. He's the money lender merc. He's the money lender merc.
Yeah, you didn't stumble over that traded words with archwizards and thwarted many schemes line at all. That's easy now.
I've finally done it enough times where I don't. Oh man, I need to eat something after this.
I feel like I need to like Venmo you some cash so you can go get some power bars or something because of this song.
I've got some right in the other room.
You know, I was just looking at the song for Catty Bree that we haven't done since that episode. Not saying we need to do it right now, but it's kind of like, oh yeah, that one. There we go. There's Penelope Half Pint's lyrics.
Aw, there's Penelope.
So cute.
Ice cream and a throat coat.
Aquatic
There you
Demon,
go.
I probably would need to. So Drist's voice is deeper, and I would need to probably not sing for like 10 minutes, and then I could get the Drist voice just right. But if I did it right now, it would probably sound too high. Someone was asking me to do the Drist voice right now, but
Oh yeah.
it's like, and you probably know this, Lauren. It's like when you're singing songs in certain keys, and then you have to switch keys somewhere else. It's your vocal cords have to kind of get used to it, you know?
Yeah, I mean, when I'm warming up for Orkira, I'm warming up a very specific lower part of my voice so that I can relax, so that when I'm doing the vocal fry, it doesn't hurt.
Right.
But I also just end up having a much lower voice when I'm doing it because I'm warming up that part. So if I was a singer and trying to sing something high, it would sound bad because I wouldn't have any of that warmed up.
Mm-hmm.
And that's usually how you can tell if I've done a bad job warming up for Orkira, is she ends up being slightly more high pitched than she should be. So
I mean, believe it or not, I am the voice of Optimus Prime in the game World of Warships. They did a Transformers crossover.
Nice.
And I got cast as Optimus Prime. But I need to do Optimus Prime early in the morning when my voice is deeper.
Yeah.
Because I can get the inflection right, and I need to be right up on the mic too. So it's like it's interesting. You know, I think being a musician has helped me, and being a singer specifically has kind of helped me in my voice acting career, because I know it doesn't help you with your acting ability. That's something that you have to work on and you have to take classes for. And like, I recommend to everyone, like, it's great that you can imitate Bart Simpson, but can you make me cry as Bart Simpson?
Yeah.
You know, so it's important for people to take acting lessons. Okay. But being a singer and sort of knowing what I've been able to do with my voice for my whole life, I think helped me get into voice acting, because I can, there's a director specifically that calls me his Swiss Army knife. He won't always cast me as a lead, but then he'll bring me in to he'll bring me in to play like 8 different characters. You know, this guy has 3 lines, this guy has 5 lines, this guy has 7 lines, you know, but they need to sound totally different from each other.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry.
No, that's
on
awesome.
my voice acting soapbox for a second. Yeah.
Well, and on a related note, that's I've been able to take my musical training and help with performing on RPGs, on D&D streams. Not quite the same as acting, but like that idea of prep and warming up and being able to know, all right, this is how I prepare for if I'm going to go play a concert, and having that same kind of prep before I sit down to play on a stream helps a lot with other things like nerves and anxiety and all of the things that you can get when you're performing in any space. You know, being able to take that, what I've learned as a musician, what I learned going to school for all of that, and apply that to D&D in a weird way. So
sure.
yeah,
I mean, especially, you know, and I wonder if all of the D&D streams make some people intimidated about playing it, only because, you know, they see us up there sort of acting it all out, and you don't have to do that when you're playing with your friends necessarily, you know?
I think it at first, but I think now the idea of being a D&D performer or seeing D&D performances, or however you want to classify it, is becoming slightly more normalized. And so it's no longer, oh, I can't do that thing. It's more along the lines of, oh, all right, I'm watching, I can watch a professional football game and I can still go out back and I can play touch football. And just because they're doing it on the big screen doesn't mean I can't do it in my backyard. And the same kind of thing with D&D. I mean, there is the Mercer effect that's out there, but I think people are starting to get over the, I have to be Matt Mercer when I'm playing, or I hope so. Hey, if you're listening to this and you want to go play D&D, go play D&D.
Yeah,
it's awesome.
And there are all different styles of every aspect of D&D. I've played in groups that are extremely technical oriented in terms of they want to play the game on a grid with minis, and they want to tactically do all the and like it's a huge focus for some players. Cool. And like there are players who, man, I want to role play like haggling at the shop and stuff. And there are other players who like, I don't care about any of that. I want to try, you know, like they want to have the story told or whatever. And it varies as wildly as the people who play the game, as opposed to just because one show happens to be the most popular, like probably the most popular publicly digested form of a game doesn't mean that you need to do it the way they do it.
Yeah.
I imagine the Adventure Zone as a podcast is probably on par though.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. Anyways.
Okay, well, we've stalled long enough.
Is that what we were doing?
All part of our plan.
Yeah.
So here's Penelope's song.
Okay.
That's what I was gonna play, right? Okay. Won't you be my friend? One that I defend. I've got a hand to lend. We'll be smiling through the air. They call me the half-burnt sprout, but I want you to know, my friends say there is no doubt that I'm a whole hero. A love for adventure, second to none. So if you come along with me, we'll have lots of fun. Won't you be my friend? One that I defend. I've got a hand to lend. We'll be smiling through the air. Remember when things get dark, I can be alright. When you're ready to disembark, I'll be there to fight. I'm going to mold the earth just to give you a hug. When there's a storm outside, you'll be snug as a bug. Won't you be my friend? One that I defend. I got a hand to lend. We'll be smiling through the air. Our friendship is strong and we'll never part. Saving the world with the power of our heart. I'll never say goodbye, 'cause friendship never dies. Braving the world when the spirits high. Won't you be my friend? One that as I play on the world. Oh, I screwed up one line. Sorry, because I was like, I'll never say goodbye because legends never die, and I was like, I'll never say goodbye because friendship never dies. But sorry.
That works too.
Yeah,
Both of those work.
that also works.
I love how we came out of this Dropkick Murphys like get into a mosh pit style song, and now it's like, oh, Penelope.
The happiest song ever.
Hey.
So this actually is a guitar. It's by Valette, and it's called the Avonte, and it's super fun because it's to all you guitar nerds out there. It's a 12 string. It's scaled. But it's all the strings are up 10 half steps, 10 semitones. So if you put a capo on the second fret, it is just like an octave higher. So it's interesting to play, but I can only play a few songs on it at a time because the neck is so wide it starts to hurt my hands.
Well, and 12 string is that's always an extra challenge too.
Right, because usually that hurts the tips of your fingers, and mine are pretty immune to that at this point in my life. But it's like the back. It's just a weird way that your hand is positioned when you're playing guitar. It's more out here. Yeah. So it's just kind of like.
Well, next we gotta get you a mandolin, and then a ukulele.
Although they're tuned differently, so I might be like, oh, what am I gonna do with this?
Yeah.
It's almost 3. I know some people are starting to think about next week. Next week, Adam Bradford is joining us.
Hey!
Yeah.
It's an Adam!
Yeah, I was able to line up a time that worked for Adam. So Adam will join us next week, and we can write a song about Briv Steelmarrow, who may or may not already have songs written about him that sound a lot like Hamilton. But between now and then, Lauren, plug time for you, and then we'll wrap things up.
Sure. So if you would like to see Orkira in action, you can find her tonight on Heroes of the Plains on the Demiplane RPG Twitch channel. I put it into chat. So that's at 6 p.m. Pacific on Tuesdays. And that's the Heroes of the Plains crew that you can play in your game. If you'd like to know more about who the BFGs are and why Orkira has purple pants and a hunk of accordion in her equipment, you can find her on Sundays on D4 with all of the BFGs. That's Sundays at 4 p.m. Pacific on the Rock Punch ATL channel. And the only other thing coming up that I can think of is I'm going to be on Garwar's stream on Friday. I've lost the time for that, but it's Garwar's
starts at 1 p.m. Pacific. Yeah.
1 p.m. Pacific. Thank you, Dylan. 1 p.m. Pacific on this channel right here, in where I'm going to be getting help from Garwar with some of the adventures and some of the variants that I have yet to finish. So less about Orkira and more about, if you've been playing for a while and like me, you do a lot of idling and you want some help with some of the more difficult variants, come join us and Garwar is going to guide me through those. And otherwise, I'll be hanging out in the Discord and on Steam forums and all those other places, listening to whatever you've got to say and chatting about the game and all those fun things.
Cool. And Jason, what would you like to talk about before we leave?
Tomorrow night I'll be on my channel for Whatever You Want Wednesdays, which is an all request show. That's at 8 Pacific. And then every Saturday now at 5 Pacific, I am the Dungeon Master on the Gax Pack on Gary Con Live. And my players are B. Dave Walters, Abria Iyengar, Adriana Cazador, Vivid Vivka, and Eric Campbell. And we're just having so much fun. Gary Con is the convention that honors Gary Gygax, and it's there's a lot of humor. I like to put a lot of humor in my game, and it's just everyone's having a blast. So happy to do it.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Well, this has been Bardic Inspiration. 30th episode. We are 30 episodes in, 30 episodes in, 30 songs down.
Crazy.
And we will see you next week.
Aren't you glad you went with my idea?
Yeah. Well, and we'll see you next week on 420 to write a song with Adam Bradford.
Oh, I think maybe we'll know what we're going to write about.
Yeah, about eating, of course. Anyways, take care, everybody. Shout out to Jay, our moderator, co-producer, running the CNE Games chat. And shout out as well to Zero the Druid, Dark Cyril, and Elduin for getting the hype train started today.
Oh, yeah.
And I hope you enjoy your Bardic Inspiration Volume 1 soundtrack keys. Anyways, we'll catch you next week. Otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow on Mars Guiding Hand. I mean, not us specifically, but, on this channel. Anyways.
I'll be in the chat.
Yeah. Cheers.